So let's do this Depeche Mode ditty called Flexible.
They're personal Jesus, aren't they? No, that's not Depeche Mode. It's personal Jesus.
That's Depeche Mode?
I know and like, but I don't know. Yeah.
So what's the goodies?
I was just trying to say, get all the UK audience just to sort of tell me what the goodies are. The goodies, goody, yum, yum. One of the funniest show ever. No, you're the grand pooper. We've got the gold fez.
Well, not anymore.
Flexible.
Between some great reward and Black Celebration that was flexible on the catching up with Depeche Mode greatest hits album that was only released in the United States. Hello. Today we're getting into my favorite band, Depeche Mode. Fast fashion today. We love Martin and Dave. Took Ty to see them a couple of years ago. What is your Depeche Mode experience, Jer?
I like a lot of music, and even music of bands that I'm really, really into. I don't really know the names of songs and stuff. I know I'll be able to quote you a word or two. Like, I don't sit there with the record cover. And Depeche Mode, I mean, Personal Jesus is the one that stands out for me. That's the one that...
That's funny because we've done a lot of Depeche Mode on the channel, and Personal Jesus has not been one since I don't really like that song. So it's kind of funny. But anyway, I'll be huge. You've watched the show. You know I'm a huge Depeche Mode fan. Reaction Extraction does a lot of retro stuff. I'm an 80s guy. You're an 80s guy. This song's flexible. It's a fun little ditty. It's a fun little ditty that I think you'll enjoy. So let's get into it, man.
That's
1985.
Yep.
This cover looks like it's Black Celebration, but it wasn't on this album. Anyway.
I get what you mean.
1985.
quick finish.
Quick
Yeah,
finish,
warning next time.
quick, jazzy, funky, groovy.
I
You go.
I liked it. I loved it. It was great. Love it. What was making me laugh a little bit throughout it was okay. I love the way you move and stuff. It's amazing. But I was suspecting it was like an 80s synth version of the old sort of classical, not classical, but classic old West. Do you know how they, like Johnny Cash would have done it, like mimic trains, like do the trains?
Okay.
And then it was confirmed with the woo woo, which is just horn. That was, I was like, and I was getting, there's Uncle Joe and he's moving kind of slow at the junction, Petticoat Junction.
You heard Old West?
No, but you know those train songs where they're doing it, the cadence and the guitar and everything, and it's mimicking a steam train. That's what that was. That was a since 80s version. And then you've got in the version, you remember the woo woo in that religious voice.
You heard that as woo woo.
Yeah, woo woo. Definitely.
Fascinating.
I think that's what I got from it. I could be
Hey,
my thoughts could have gone out the open window.
Show is I never know what you're gonna hear.
No, but now I'm worried that I've totally got on a different tangent, and I'm off it. No.
Here's the deal. I heard that song probably like in 8th grade, and I was really young, and I heard it at dance, and probably kissed a girl, and so it seemed very edgy. The furthest thing from mine is Old West. I'm thinking edgy Depeche Mode and making out. And so hearing Old West, woo woo, just threw me off.
But just that the whole cadence of the music and that, and it was just that normal, that it was a play on that steam train. And I was thinking of, as I say, I had Petticoat Junction in my head. But
Petticoat Junction?
Yeah. There's Uncle Joe, he's moving rather slow at the junction.
Do people know Petticoat Junction?
I loved it.
Okay.
Classic.
Well, I'm curious with what your ear hears, so that's.
I have to have another listen now after this. Just make sure that I'm not totally.
No, all good. It's a great tune. It's a fun ditty.
I enjoyed
think Martin Gore said it was just a throwaway fun song, and it is.
Trippy sort of lyrics. Some, I'm not trippy, but just enough trip to. I don't know, make you stumble.
Play on words.
Yes.
I don't know about you, but I'm always asking myself if it's a sin. So.
I wasn't Catholic.
All right, good episode, man.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed that one. Depeche Mode. We're never going to disappoint, were they? Anyway.
Never going to disappoint.
Never.
Thanks, y'all, for watching the show. As you know, we are a Depeche Mode friendly show, Depeche Mode friendly experience environment here. So thank you for watching. Flexible to me is all time great. Hope you liked it. We'll see you next time on the show.
Let's move up. Woo.